statement to handle that, it directly comes that thing, and that's why it's showing an fine. I'm going thing. Okay, again I come to my big blue button. Okay, fine. So you can see big blue button, is it right? So we know how to handle the situation. To handle, two things are very important. Try catch, try the statements where we are going to put where it is going to cause an exception. We are going to use catch. Okay, let us go to the next slide. So I have already explained you what happens for multiple. You can use any number of catch statements with respect to this. Of course, a generic catch block can handle all the exception. I already explained, whether it may be out of bound exception or whether it may be arithmetic exception. Any type of exception, it can handle by a generic exception. Generic exception means simply if you put exception clause. Okay. Okay. Now, if no exception occurs in a try block, then catch blocks are completely ignored. So don't worry if your statement any exception at all, simply statements won't run and your program runs smoothly. Corresponding catch blocks execute for the specific type. I already explained. If exception is of arithmetic exception like 0 divided by 0, of course only this catch exception will run. Suppose if it is with respect to pointer, this won't run and this will run. So like that, multiple catch, we may have even multiple try statements also. So that is nothing but nested try statements. What is nested try statements? If you put try catch block, try catch, see, I am telling you try catch, okay, present in another try block, then it is called a nested try catch block. I already told you several times, always followed by catch. Whenever you have written some try, we need to return some catch statements for that try. Okay, see, this is the thing. Okay, you try one try statement here. You are going to put one more try. We are going to put some code with respect to this try statements. Within the try, one more try I am going to this try have to put some catch statements. Okay, it must understand these statements. Okay, like that for this try, this catch statement. For this try, this catch statement. Try this catch statements. Okay, let us will have some example. We'll understand clearly. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, fine. So I'm going to paste my code. See, in this program, I have multiple tries declared within another try. Another try is declared another try. That is next statements I have, and I already told that each try statement should have catch statements. Okay, it must consist of some statements that must know how to handle that situations. Okay, let us run this program. We'll understand the thing. Okay, the situation is, see, so I'm going to use this array with 4 elements. Okay, with 4 elements, and I'm going to print the array with the 10th element. That is not at all possible. Till now, there is no problem. When come to this particular line, I have a problem because I'm going to accessing the 10th element of an array, which is not at all present. So it means that there is an error. Okay, error, that is outbound error. So if we have an error, we need to know how to handle that. Of course, I have already written some catch statement to handle the stuff. See, catch bound error comes means I know how to handle the situations. I'm in this situation, so that's why I got an error that array index out of bound, which is handled in a try block. Which try block? Which is handled in a, let us we know that to understand, this is try block 3 and this is try block 4 and this is try block 5. Assume that we'll see which try block handle that situation. See, try block 4 has handled this situation. See, you have multiple try statements present or nested within another try statement. Okay, whenever you have the statement, you must specify the cast statement with each try. Even though if any error that doesn't match this cast statement, you will look for any other cast statements of another try. Okay, that can handle this type of situation. Let us come to the here. Okay, I print the array second element divided by 0. Okay, divided by 0. Now we'll see the output. See, which statement handled that situation? Try block. See, let us give this try block 1. Sorry, then we will get confused. Okay, try block 1. See, which statement handle? See, we know that this situation is a 0 divided by error. Sorry, divided by 0 error. Of course, in order to handle 0 divide by 0, arithmetic exception is enough. Okay, that will handle. So when this try comes here, when it will look catch. Okay, next means first catch statement. The first catch statement can easily handle this type of situation. That's why the error message displayed here or handled thing is arithmetic exception handled in try block 1. Suppose assume what I do is is fine. Okay, I'm going to put some statement like here. Okay, fine. So here I'm going to put what? Okay, some element like 0. Okay, let's run this statement. Okay, now see here, we don't have any problem at all within this try statement, so no catch statement is executed. I'll come to next try statement where I have a problem. Next available catches are exception itself. It means that it can handle that. That's why arithmetic exception handled in try block. Okay, suppose forget about this thing. I'm going to access this of my error array. Now I'm going to execute this. So what happens now? Of course, not at all 0 divided by error. The catch statement available for this arithmetic exception, it cannot be handled as arithmetic exception. Okay, it will look for the next catch statement. Here it is also an arithmetic exception, so it is also not at all possible to handle that situation. Of course, it will look for the next catch statement. Of course, it is an arithmetic exception. It is also not at all possible to handle the situation. Okay, again we'll come to the fourth block where I have an exception that can easily index out of bound exception. So my handle statement should be print in my output. So we'll see what array index out of bounds handled in try block 4. So I already told that we for a single try we may have a multiple cast statements, or we may have a multiple try statements and cast statements in nested within another try statements. Okay, thank you. I'll do my presentation now. Okay, fine. So all of you clear with this topic? Okay, fine. Nobody is facing any doubts here. Fine. Okay, I'll go to the next slide.